We're gonna get the last backpacks and the last landmark. Hopefully they are the last ones. I didn't miss anyone. And then we'll go over the items, because you should have like a meaning towards everything for it. So here's the last backpack. Hygiene kit.
Attention units, we've got a 10-10 possible narcotics sale.
Complete. We got all of them. Statue of Liberty. We got all of those. Actually, pack 1. Collect all the backpacks. Rare 22.6%. Secret ops photo. Oh, that's not the one I needed to do. It was over here. That was a secret ops photo I did by accident. And I missed this one. What the hell? What's going on here? Okay, well, we'll do this quickly. So there are secret ops photos. Alright, one more landmark.
And that's why Jonah paid me the big bucks.
That's the last one. We'll climb to the top of this building up here. Sightseeing. Alright. Let's see what sightseeing is. Very rare. 13.4. Alright, we got that one. Ooh, nice. Okay. Give me a second. Alright. I just wanted to make sure I am talking. Alright. And you guys can hear me. Hopefully you guys can hear me, so. Okay, so now that we got that, we go in here, we go in collections. Collections. So we got all the, no, just facts. Alright, we'll go through each.
A menu from my first real date with MJ. Wish I could have afforded someplace fancier. But she didn't seem to mind.
Burrito.
My injured shoulder eventually healed. The bill took a lot longer to pay.
That's a lot to pay.
Harry's VIP card for the nightclub. Harry always tried to include me.
Member since 2015.
Tried mixing up a prototype web fluid at Oscorp while Harry had his internship there. Didn't work. That place has always been bad luck for me.
Mm-hmm.
Spider plushie! Oh, a toy designer made this prototype to get me to license my likeness. Too bad there's no way to get paid without revealing my identity.
Yeah.
All I did was save this kid's balloon from floating away, and he made me this. It's the little things that make it all worth it.
Oh, I thought it was Deadpool. Spidey Pool.
An Oscorp visitor badge from when I interviewed there. I would have paid well, but Dr. Octavius offered the chance to really make a difference.
The contract limits liability. Read it. The visitor pass permits to the holder to the Park 1 motor vehicle only in consideration of Oscorp Industries. Oscorp permitting you to walk on the company's premises. You agree to abide by the rules of Oscorp. You use Oscorp premises, be a visitor's sole risk. Neither Oscorp nor any of its parents subsidiaries, divisions, affiliates, nor any respective officer, employees, or agents assume any responsibility for personal injury, death, theft, loss, or of any kind, fire, or damage to any person, motor vehicle, or to any of its contents. Wow, that's a mouthful. 1. Visitors must comply with all warning signs, Oscorp security procedures, and other rules. 2. Please walk at all times, do not run. 3. Park only in the assigned parking spaces designated for on this pass. 4. Vehicles parked in traffic, fire lanes, and other unauthorized area are subject to citation and or towaway at owner's expense. 5. No pets are allowed at Oscorp's premises. 6. Photography or any form of image capturing, e.g. film, video, digital, etc. on Oscorp premises without prior written authorization of Oscorp is strictly prohibited. 7. All vehicles and persons are subject to search when entering and exiting while visiting Oscorp. Violation of these rules may result in loss of drive on walk-on privileges on the Oscorp premises. Wow. It actually is legit. Like, it says all of that. I wouldn't have really thought they put that much detail into it. Research lab also. That's cool. Alright, Yuri's contact.
Nabe gave me her cell number when she finally decided to trust me. She's risking a lot.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone finds out she's helping me, she'll lose her job. I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps, which really come in handy.
Mm-hmm.
I could never give this prototype spider tracer enough range to be useful. But I did adapt the tech into my web traps. Oh! Oh, man! I meant to wash this gym shirt 6 years ago! You! My thesis paper on neurotechnology. This got me the job with Dr. Octavius.
Actually, I want to see this if I can turn it around.
I could never give this
I didn't
prototype...
turn, I didn't turn that one around. I'm actually gonna do that.
Spider...
We did that. We did look around this one. This one.
eventually healed.
Oh, I'm not reading all of that.
Thesis paper on neurotechnology. This got me the job with Dr. Octavius. My ESU ID badge from my semester as a teaching assistant. Didn't have time to stick with it, but I could definitely see teaching again someday. My prom boutonniere. Crushed when I had to fight Fisk. That kind of symbolizes my luck with relationships. Hey, my Mark I web shooters. Managed to improve the storage capacity a lot since then, but the basic design's still the same.
Nice.
Aunt May's recipe for wheat cakes. I could never make it work on my own.
Oh, could we actually make it? Don't overmix. I might actually try to make that one of these days. Wheat flour, boiling. I bet I could get someone to actually translate. I suck at reading cursive. But
The infamous dumpling recipe. Should have come with step 10. Try not to burn everything in MJ's apartment.
remember, MJ still runs hot. We can actually try that too. Oh my god, that's actually pretty cool.
When MJ and I applied for this lease, I thought we'd move in together. Instead, we broke up. I can be pretty oblivious sometimes. Supposedly, Fisk made his fortune selling these spices. I mean, they're good, but not that good.
Hmm.
Wish I knew who made this comic about me. Kid's got a future.
Which I actually think is actually a comic book. The Menace of Mysterio. Spider-Man swings again. Who is this? Will Spidey be able to defeat this new villain? Find out in the next issue of The Amazing Spider-Man. It's Rhino, if no one knew.
Yeah, the blind guy gave me his card in case Spider-Man ever needs a lawyer. But hold on. If he's blind, how did he know I was Spider-Man?
Nelson and Murdoch. Matt Murdock. Daredevil. That's awesome.
Idea, but any light source that made it bright enough was also way too hot. Someday, though.
Hey,
Hey, my first camera. Got this at a yard sale. Still use this film. The Spidey Squad. My one and only fan club. When Jameson's going off on me, it helps to remember they're out there. Rejected costume designs. Not bad, but I think the White Spider was definitely the way to go.
Alright, so that looks like Deadpool's costume, the one with the X cross next to bunch of spider ones. It's on the right side, middle right side. It does look like Deadpool's costume. Grr. It might actually be Deadpool. Like the closest to Deadpool reference we might get. Logo.
This piece of Mysterio's helmet gave me ideas for my eye lenses. Go ahead, sue me, fishbowl head. One of these days I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy. Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better. Why doesn't it ever feel like it? Aw, the good luck card from when I left the Daily Bugle to go into research. Some really great people there. And Jameson.
You don't need it. I'll miss you. Betty Brant. Remember us when you were cured cancer. Gloria Grant. I actually can't say. Great working with you. Eddie Brock. Eddie freaking Brock. If you guys don't know who Eddie Brock is Venom. And the Venom movie comes out in next month actually. I think it comes out in October. Joe Robertson. I actually can't tell what he wrote. Here's to a bright future. That's what he wrote.
Gotta have something to do on Steakhouse.
Wow. Video game. Looks like a PSP.
Still not sure if opening this would set the Sandman free. I'm in no hurry to find out.
So the Sandman might actually be in there?
Still
Well,
not
so.
sure if
Yeah, we're not opening that.
Jameson gave me this at his Bugle retirement party. I thought nobody would listen to his talk show. Shows how much I know. I beat this wrestler right after getting my powers. Never had that much money before in my life. Or since, come to think of it.
To the man who can stay in the ring for 3 minutes with Crusher Hogan. Yep. Then Uncle Ben.
MJ wrote
Rest
this
in peace.
article in the school paper about student protests. She was a heck of a journalist even then.
Alright, we might have to actually read this. Student protest cuts in arts program. Students from all years left their classes on Tuesday and gathered in the courtyard to protest news that Midtown High will be cutting its arts programs. No one wants to cut music or art classes, said Principal Andrew Davis. Unfortunately, our budget has once again been cut, and we have to make up the shortfall anywhere. However, an anonymous source with administration office confirmed that the budget for the football team has actually been increased by 20%. Some defend the discrepancy. Everyone loves football, said Eugene Flash Thompson. Goddamn Flash Thompson. Quarterback of the Tigers. Nobody likes these lame RC fartsy classes. The sentiment was not shared by the students, estimated at over 100 who protested the cuts. Drama class is my oasis in the sea of the boredom. Junior Sally Averill insisted. Of course, they wanted to take away the one thing that makes school bearable: of freedom and information. Request for the salaries and history of the pay raises for the administration was denied on the grounds that the Freedom of Information Act does not apply to public schools administration. Steam cleaners, quality and value same day services.
This article blaming Spider-Man for electro-killing cops was the last straw. I had to quit taking pictures that helped Jameson print lies about me.
And I received angry letters from fans of Spider-Man. Yes, they exist over the editorials calling him a threat, over a menace. Well, I have good news for these people. I'm not going to use those words here. I have a new descriptive for Spider-Man Killer because the deaths of 5 innocent people, including heroic police officer Alvaro Cordova, are squarely on Spider-Man's head. Do not misunderstand. I realize it was a psychopathic criminal, Max Dillon, who is media calls Electro, that murdered these 5 individuals, and he will rot in Rikers Island for the rest of his misbegotten life for his crimes. But if Spider-Man hadn't been grandstanding for the cameras as always, 5 precious souls would not have been lost. Dillian might have escaped with millions of dollars in cash, but money can't be replaced. Mothers, fathers, husbands, and wives cannot. There are those who will argue that Dillian will have killed even more of the bank's patrons in the Spider-Man not intervened, and had Spider-Man not intervened. But how do we know that the police didn't go charging in? Spider-Man did. Is he a trained hostage negotiator? Is he licensed or certified in anything at all? We don't know, because we don't know who he is. What do we know? The Alvaro Cordova isn't going home to his children tonight or ever again. Another editorial by J. Jonah Jameson.
After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. I told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize.
I didn't mean to do that.
After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. I told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize. This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. And of course, they always upgrade, don't they? This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they?
We got a few more to go.
Finish this application for the coffee. Could have paid more than what I'm doing now. Last game Uncle Ben ever took me to. I need to get this framed. I could really use his advice now.
Man, Uncle Ben. What you would say, with great power comes great responsibility, Petey.
This snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her. Almost forgot I bought this snow globe for Aunt May. I think I get my love for this city from her. Rhino almost killed me until I broke this chip off his horn and figured out what his costume's made of. Still wasn't easy to beat him. My back still aches just thinking about it. Fisk beat the hell out of me with these. I almost used them for evidence, until MJ pointed out I was trespassing, so I'd probably end up in jail. Typical Parker luck. Took a bullet from the cops back when they thought I was working with Electro. Good thing textbooks are thick. Too bad they're also expensive. Got some good parts from this old cell phone. Wonder what I could accomplish with a real budget instead of dumpster diving. With this vial of the lizard's blood, I was able to mix up a cure and turn him back into Dr. Connors. Too bad it didn't last. The jammer I whipped up to jam Vulture's wings. Too bad he improved them after that. When the Vulture cracked my eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material.
Ah, son of a bitch. I'll be right back. Alright, there's someone at the door. I don't even know what it said here.
My eye lens, it almost blinded me. That was a wake-up call. Had to upgrade to a stronger material. I thought web swinging would let me get pizzas delivered fast. And it did. Fast and smashed. Like underarm webs. They might help me glide short distances, but they never really worked. Looked cool, though. Funny, fear of heights didn't go away when I got my powers. Had to go up to the top of the Empire State to get over that. Used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume. Used these electrician's gloves
I messed
in
up.
my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume. Which saved my bacon more than once. Maybe this will help me balance work and a personal life. If I ever find time to read it. My Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I going to take his money. Even though we could have used it. I did accept a lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
Oh, that's why I have so much backpacks.
Wilson Fisk Science Prize trophy. And check. I couldn't turn it down without arousing suspicion, but no way was I going to take his money. Even though we could have used it. I did accept a lifetime supply of backpacks, though.
That explains a lot.
People know my parents died in a plane crash. I still can't tell anyone they were government agents. Wish I knew more about them. I wish anyone did. I bought this just used graphing calculator at a pawn shop. Stopped working in the middle of a trig exam. Get what you pay for. Superheroing doesn't leave much time for good hygiene. Gotta get it where I can.
And that's it. We went through all of them. Change on the archives, other recordings. Oh, I gotta continue playing that story to get that part. But I did unlock this. The homemade costume. Snappy dresser. Oh. Wear 5 new spider suits. Rare. Oh, okay, cool. We can get the electrically insulated suit. Alright, we'll leave it there for now. Yes, that's probably took a little while to do. Probably half an hour to actually did that. And I don't want to like go do a mission now while that's going like that. So we'll be back.